Good afternoon to you all. I am Gifty and I am here to talk about HIV and AIDS. At the end of my presentation, I want you to take these 3 things: the difference between HIV and AIDS, the mode of transmission, the myths concerning HIV, and also how you are going to protect yourself as a student and also as an adolescent.
And I learned in HIV AIDS that HIV is the organism that causes AIDS.
I learned some of the ways by which people get HIV AIDS. And I learned that you can get HIV AIDS through blood transfusion and through maternal contact.
And the HIV AIDS can be transmitted from the seminal fluid, from the HIV positive male, and also the vaginal fluid of the HIV positive. Thank you.
My name is Janelle, and I learned that it cannot be transmitted by body fluids such as sweat and saliva.
And I'm coming to talk about HIV AIDS. As a young lady, you have to abstain from sex. And then I learned that your life is more valuable than material things. So follow better ways for eliminating poverty.
So PTFT, today we were at Achimota School, and as part of our mandate, we are still advocating for antimicrobial resistance. So at the end of the day, the take-home message was that antimicrobial resistance is in the ascendancy, and we need to create awareness for it. It means that people are not supposed to take anti-infectives anyhow. They are supposed to go through the right channels to get anti-infectives, and also take the right drug for the right disease, the right dose, and for the right duration of time. So that was the take-home message for today, and everybody was happy with that. So PTFT is presenting a feature today.
So my name is Deborah, and I learned about antimicrobial resistance. And then I learned that some microorganisms are very strong and then they can kill us.
And today I was educated on AMR. AMR stands for Antimicrobial Resistance. And then I was also informed that we should, whenever we are diagnosed with a disease, we should follow our prescription.
My name is Fuji Precious, and I learned about antimicrobial resistance, and the best way to prevent it is to practice personal hygiene.
Today I learned about antimicrobial resistance, and that unknowingly to us, the drugs we have been using to treat those infections, the bacteria are getting resistant to them. Each and every one of us have a role to play, which is each and every one of us have to be advocates so as to prevent the continuation of these infections.
Today I learned about AMR, and AMR is antimicrobial resistance, and it's the ability of microorganisms to work against antimicrobials, which are drugs that we take to fight against them. And if drugs that we take to fight against certain organisms are not working, it can lead to death. And I learned that some of the causes are overprescribing my antimicrobials.
So we talk to them about awareness of cybersecurity, because as the cyberspace grows, many young adults need to be aware of what happens in this space. Okay, so we explain to them what cyberspace is all about. Okay, so basically we talk to them about how to stay safe online. Okay, how to create a password, a strong password that can help them to prevent people hacking into their system or getting into their space.
I learned about cybersecurity, and one major thing I learned in it is that when I'm creating my password, I'll not take any information about myself. I'll take it from somewhere where other hackers or other people who try to steal personal information from us cannot access.
With the cybersecurity presentation, I learned that in the cyberspace, you don't share pictures or videos and personal information or very sensitive information to strangers, as well as talking to strangers online is forbidden. Because you don't know what will happen or what the stranger will use your information for.